for those of us who may not know, is the Egyptian god of creation. This is what this represents. He is the god of arts and crafts. He is the god who is in Egyptian folklore and mythology. He is the god who is responsible for the creation of the heavens and the earth. He's a black god. Sometimes Ptah is depicted as having green skin. Why would you depict him as having green skin? Green, representative of nature. A natural man to the earth. You see, he's got a blue skull cap on. What's the meaning of that? Why a blue skull cap? Again, brothers and sisters, see, the blue represents the heavens above. You look into that blue sky, the totality of the heavens, blue. That's why he wears a blue skull cap. See, he's holding within his arms that which is a religious symbol, which is the Ankh, which is the symbol of life. Beloved brothers and sisters, the scepter and the symbol of the Ankh on this, it's actually painted in 24 karat gold leaf. And it's really a weighty thing. It's very beautiful. And it's symbolic, and more than symbolic, and it's kind of like, you know, what I wanted to talk to you about today. Because you see, brothers and sisters, in terms of history, you know, we're constantly thinking about and talking about God on this planet. Everybody talks about God, but what kind of God are they talking about? And we're taught that, see, Egyptian history, according to this planet and what we're taught on this planet today in our lifetime, Egyptian history is the oldest history on the planet. And how were the Egyptians depicting God? As a man. So I know some of you want to, when you think about your God, you want to think about some spook. But the ancient people never depicted a spook. The ancient people always depicted a God in human form. This is very important. This is very important. Beloved family, he's a handsome brother. Can I get a witness? That's a good looking black man right there. You know, I'm praying to Allah that our young children and our people generally will begin once again to start to fall in love with their black self. Will really start to look in the mirror and love what they see reflected back, and stop this self-hatred where we try to change ourselves in every way and every form to look and to be other than ourselves. It is my hope and my prayer, beloved family, that one of these days, very soon, we will get that spark of energy back. That spark of knowing back, where we will appreciate and understand who we really are. And will not allow ourselves to continue in miseducation where we're looking at Caucasian people and other people and thinking that because we don't look like them, somehow that makes us inferior. This is sad, beloved. This is the original man. That's how we look. Beautiful, high cheeks, that black, angular face, those broad shoulders, small waist, upright bearing. Come on, man. Proper lips. Lips, beloved. You got to have lips. You can't eat fruit without lips. You got to have a proper nose to breathe. You pinched up things on your face. Come on, man. It's a handsome brother. There's a man by the name of George Stanley, who is an American sculptor. And this is the man that MGM, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, employed to design that which is now called the Oscar. And where did he get the design? He went to Egypt and he looked at the original Ptah sculpture. And see, to show you the different nature and character of people, our brother is holding a scepter with the Ankh, which is the symbol of life. But the Oscar, he's holding a sword, which is a symbol of death. And even the famous cross that our Christian brothers and sisters today wear, that cross, according to the history of Christianity, came about as a result of the Roman Emperor Constantine taking a sword and holding the sword by the blade upside down and holding it up in the air and saying, with this sign we do conquer. At the time of Jesus 2,000 years ago, there was no such thing as anybody walking around wearing no cross. The cross was the symbol, or the cross was the instrument of death used by Romans to execute people. Crucifixion was a way of killing people by nailing them and hanging them from an object that was shaped vertical and horizontal, and the hands and the feet would be nailed to that instrument, and the people would hang there and suffer until death. Teach the word. Teach, black man. Come on. But today, we think that's the symbol of a religion. Where do you find that cross? Go to the graveyard, because it's a symbol of death. And I know some of you will be upset now hearing that, and because you love the cross. But you see, that's the same as if my parent, I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan say, imagine, and I'm paraphrasing, imagine somebody takes a .38 caliber pistol and kills your relative, member of your family. Are you really going to go out to the local jewelers the next day and say, could you make me up a gold .38 caliber pistol emblem or pendant that I can wear around my neck in commemoration and in memory of my dead relative? Come on, brothers and sisters. Think about it. Why would you wear the instrument of death around your neck? The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us from the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad that God is not a spirit. God is not a spook. God is not a ghost. God is a real, live, human being. I just want that to sink in. God is a real, live, human being. Differing, this is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, differing from us only in that he is supreme in knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and power. But he's a human being. I know we have fallen so low that we can't imagine a human being like that, but at the same time, beloved family, who is it that you look up to? Any of you in here looking up to goats? Any of you in here looking up to, well, I guess you would look up to a giraffe, but that's only to do with its height. You're not looking up to it in terms of its knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and its ability to demonstrate a superior intellect or quality of mind than yourself. We look up to other human beings. We follow other human beings. We come from other human beings. The human being is the supreme manifestation of life on planet Earth. And by the way, just going back to our brother's blue skull cap here, they say that one of the names that they give to the planet on which we live is the blue planet. The blue planet. When you're out in space and you look back, it looks blue. But again, when you get into the planet, it's not blue. Because it's a gas, an element known as ether that surrounds the planet that gives it the look of blue. But when you try to reach that blue, you can never find it. That's how you look in the deep blue sea. And then you go into that ocean and you pick up some of that blue water and there's no blue. You look in the blue sky and as high as you go trying to reach that blue, there's no blue there, beloved family. Because blue is the color of deception. And the blue here is because we have been deceived as to the capacity and the capability that lies within the head of the human being. That which comes out of the head of the human being, the ideas, the thoughts, the power, the energy contained within this. You're looking at a human being and you think, you're just looking at some man or some woman. Oh man, you're looking at so much more. So much more. This teaching, beloved family, that God is a man, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said to us that when they heard this teaching, Muslims became upset.